everybody. What's up? So, anybody here like men? Say no more, right? You got it. I'm slutty, just kidding. I love men. I love big, sexy men who look like Superman. Have you guys seen Man of Steel? I could not sit still in that movie theater. I was like, it's a bird, it's a plane, give me a second while I get undressed. Oh my God, so good looking. I love really pale, almost albino looking men from Scandinavia, because nothing will warm my heart more than those 3 special words. I need sunblock. Oh, it gets me every time. Pasty is tasty, right? Is it not? Love it. Man, and you know what? People have called me shallow. People say that my standards are too low. They're like, what? All he has to be is white and that's it? I'm like, yeah. I'm 20 years old. I'm not looking for my husband. I'm looking for Mr. Right Now. And he's pasty and he's somewhere in Denmark. Anyway, you know, and I guess, yeah, I mean, a lot of women, you know, when they think about who they want to end up with, they think, okay, well, he's got to be smart. He's got to have a great job. He's got to make a great dad someday. I'm like, he's going to have Viking ancestry, and that's pretty much it. Okay, I'll find a new punchline for that. We're working on it. That one's new. I'll get back to you with it. So I'm single. Go figure. Hey, Tatch, I know him. Just trying to get with it. I won't say your girlfriend. You know, he was a good guy, but you know, he couldn't really keep up with the whole like I want to pounce in every Hansen and Bjorn I meet thing. He was very sensitive, so he would make requests of me throughout the relationship about things he didn't feel comfortable with. Things to the effect of like, babe, you know, I'd really like it if you didn't check out other guys when we're walking down the street. I was guilty of that. Or babe, you know, please don't make me wear the Viking horns every time we make love. Or babe, I'd really appreciate it if you'd stop banging on my friends. And things like that. He just asked me for so much. And you know what? His friends always approached me. Like, that's not my fault, right? That's his fault for having so many hot white friends. Don't hang out with the lacrosse team if you know how I get. Would it kill you to hang out at some basketball courts? You know, pick up some new buddies. We'd be straight. Be smart about who you hang out with. And you know what? It offended me a little bit that his friends even asked to hook up with me. Like I'm easy, right? What do I have? Good time written across my forehead? And if so, how do I get that translated into Swedish? I want them all to know. A good time. So guys, I have a pet peeve. Something I do not like. It's when white men date Asian women. I don't like that shit. Because when I see a white guy date an Asian woman, I know that I am not what he's looking for, right? Because Asian women are coy, right? They've got really small feet. I'm at a 10 with these ones. They've got like half my feet. It's because they bind them. They cheat. They cheat. I don't always do that. But I paid attention in history class. And so, just so I can use it against them. Right? And Asian women are like quiet and they're like wait to be approached. And like me, I'm like running up to random Belgian men and filling them in on the fact that I don't have a gag reflex. Like, that's not cute. Shit like that can't stay private. The Belgians have to know. So, man, it's like, it's so bad. Like, I can't put a cap on this because like I'm outgoing. I'm assertive. I have charisma, right? Asian women are like crouching tiger, hidden personality. And there's no way I can compete because I'm Puerto Rican. And I'm half Puerto Rican and half white.
Yeah!
So I am West Side Story Part 2. I'm nice to meet you. And so, you know, being mixed was always weird for me because my mom's a black Puerto Rican, right? And so half my family looked like Casey and JoJo, and the other half looked like Casey and the Sunshine Band. It was weird get-togethers. And, you know, I never knew what to look like. Because you got your white people that are really fixated on being skinny, right? You guys are in Manhattan, you guys are white people, you're like, yeah. You guys wake up at 5 a.m. and you run 18 miles in Central Park, and then you run over to Whole Foods and spend $400 on flax seeds. It's organic, right? But then, to Hispanic people, being fat is cool, right? You're the shit if you have some meat on your bones in the Hispanic community. You know, diabetes is like an aphrodisiac to the Puerto Ricans, pretty much. Because nothing will give a Puerto Rican man a stiffy like a canko. Let me tell you that. That gets him going every time. And so, I go to a gym in Spanish Harlem. Let me tell you, white people, that's no Equinox, okay? I take a cycling class with a woman there. She's out of breath, just mounting the bike. It's so embarrassing. It's weird. So I didn't get along very well with my Puerto Rican relatives because I was the outcast. I was the only one that was part white, you know. So I was always ostracized from the group because I used words like ostracized that confused them. They didn't really get it. Thank you, Tash. It was weird, like they never invited me to like piñata parties or whatever it is real Puerto Rican people do. Well, no, they invited me once and I was the piñata and that was no fun. I didn't enjoy that time spent with my family. And there was like a language barrier there because my mom, you know, my mom was incapable of teaching me the language because my mom was born in Puerto Rico and raised in the South Bronx, which means that she is fluent in both English and Spanish. She just can't speak either of them, so we like to communicate very well. And oh man, but my dad's a fuck up too. My dad, just for being a white parent, he doesn't have it together either. Unfortunately, you think that he would, but he doesn't. And which is obvious because, like you heard when I was introduced, that my name is Chablis, which I'm sure you all know is French for daughter of an alcoholic, right? My dad has got two loves in his life, alcohol and betting on horse racing. So I'm actually okay with the fact that my name is Chablis instead of Blue Thunder Jack Rabbit Biscuit wins by a nose, because it could have gone down that road. Okay, I have one more for you, then I'll leave you with this. So like while I have this platform here, I think that it's only right that I draw attention to things that are going on in the world that are a little messed up, that are sad. Lots of things, like walking around the city taking the subway, there's homeless people, right? People with no legs just begging for money that I never give them. And like, you know, sadness, orphans, we have all this gun violence going on that really needs to stop. It's sad and it's tragic. You know what else is sad and tragic? Fat girls with small tits. Yes. What do you do? Because a fat girl gets to play if she got the fat girl titties. But if she doesn't have that, it's like 3 strikes, you're out, right?